All right, we are Legacy Painters, and I am Rob. I'm on the marketing team, and I'm here with Jack, our owner. Jack, you've painted a lot of homes since you've gotten started here. Why don't you introduce yourselves a little bit? Help us get to know a little bit about the team and what you guys are doing and whereabouts you are.
Yeah, my name is Jack Keller. I'm the owner and founder of Legacy Painting here in Yorktown, Virginia. Yeah, we do about 70, 80 homes a year. So over the last few years, we've done several hundred homes. We're located right here in Yorktown, Virginia. We provide a stress-free, easy experience with a local painting contractor.
Yeah, you guys have a really cool perspective. I think there's a lot of painters out there, and it's hard to know what you're getting when you purchase somebody. And what I've learned from you is you guys are really trying to focus on extremely high quality people and then training and integrity with your people so that the painting is done excellently. But there's kind of these 5 things, I kind of gave it away, that you guys are trying to do differently. Number 1, you talked about just investing in your people, background check people, making sure that your team is unified, but also highly trained. Why don't you just help us understand a little bit more about that?
You know, the first reason I'd say to choose Legacy and to choose us as your painting contractor would be is our team. Our team is fantastic. Like you said, Rob, they're background checked, they're respectful, they're gonna take care of your home, and they're gonna give you an awesome, awesome paint job. We are always training and working on customer service and just providing, you know, even greater value and better service than we did before, and just trying to make it super easy, and they communicate with you guys the whole way through, or you know, whoever we work with the whole way, and that way it just makes it super easy, and nobody's guessing what's going on in their home.
And your people and you have a commitment to delivering above expectation, setting good promises, delivering great on them, truly. And that's why it's been such a special business to watch you guys get going. You have over 50 5-star reviews right now. People love getting their home painted by you guys. But number 1, your people are fantastic. I love all the photos of the smiling folks. That's not always the case in a painting crew. A lot of times you get little crabby guys running around here. But number 2, yes, you guys are great at this. Yes, you have great people, but sometimes you got to go back every once in a while. The goal is to not have to go back to a project, but you provide a 5-year warranty. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Why don't you help us understand what that covers, what it doesn't cover? What does that mean to have a 5-year warranty?
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. And like you said, we never want to go back, and we want to make sure everything's done right the first time. We provide the 5-year warranty just to show that we stand behind our work. We're going to be doing everything we can to make sure that paint lasts, you know, the next 5, 10, 15 years by using the right products, the right systems, and, you know, having the right team there as well to take care of the project. The 5-year warranty is there just to show that we stand behind our work, and if there is an issue, we have no issue coming back and fixing it.
Yeah, it's been interesting as you've talked more about how important preparation is, and then making sure that you're using the right product for the right application so that, you know, 2 or 3 months down the line, that paint stays looking fantastic, that finish really is of the highest quality possible. And not everybody does that. A lot of painters, they get in, they're moving fast because it's a volume game. They're spending so much on advertising that they have to just move and slap through work so quick that they do a poor job. I mean, you guys are really a little bit more attention to detail. Help me understand how your preparation, what does that mean for your customers?
Depending on the project, but the first day or a couple of days, it's just all prep. We're fixing any of those drywall stress cracks. Maybe it's some peel and paint, maybe it's some cracked trim, maybe it's previous repairs that were done that aren't the smoothest or aren't the cleanest looking. So we're going in, we're covering all the floors, we're taking all the switch plates off, moving all the furniture, covering all the furniture with plastic, paper, drop cloths to make sure there's no chance that there's any paint that's going to be dropped on the floors or furniture, appliances, countertops. And then we go around and start skim coating the walls on any of those areas that have those cracks, dents, holes, previous repairs that need to be cleaned up, and just taking the time that everything is just super clean and smooth before any paint gets on the wall.
What are some of the biggest mistakes people make if they try to DIY, or like some classic tells that a fly-by-night run-through contractor has been in there? Is there anything that you're like, ooh, this needs work, or here's the telltale fail that happens?
A lot of times we'll see with homeowners, or even just people that, you know, they just haven't done it before, they just don't know. It's just using the wrong products for the, you know, different types of compounds, stuff like that for the walls. There's stuff that's easier to use, easier to sand, has a better finish after it's sanded. And then also when painting walls, you want to make sure you prime any of those mud spots. Even if it's the size of a quarter or, you know, super small spot, you want to make sure all that gets primed before any paint goes on it. If it's not primed before you you paint it, you can get areas where it looks almost like different texture, different sheens, just because, you know, it wasn't primed and the paint starts to sink in and it causes issues with the sheen and finish as well.
And I think it's amazing if you walk into a Home Depot or a Lowe's, the hundreds and hundreds of options you have from every brand that it can just get confusing. Just you describing the preparation and you knowing what works just puts me at ease just hearing you say it, because the decision making doesn't have to be there. So it's kind of cool that you get to bring that leadership. Now, what's the thing that would be covered under a 5-year warranty if it popped up?
You know, we live in a coastal area, soft ground. Some of these houses are still moving years and years and years after they're built. So some of those cracks may come back. We do everything we can the first time to do it right, to make sure it's scraped, it's sanded, taped, all that good stuff. But sometimes the house is still moving and it just cracks over time. Even if it's something that wasn't even our fault, we'll come back. If it's something that we repaired, we'll come back, we'll fix it, we'll make sure it's done right and looking smooth. There's a lot of issues that can cause paint to fail. That's not always just the paint's fault. Maybe there's other issues with the roof or stuff like that, maybe a little bit of leak. And if it's something minor, you know, maybe a minor roof leak or some stuff like that, and a little bit of the paint gets damaged, we'll come out, take care of it. Weed whacking the side of your house and accidentally hit one of the trim posts or something like that. Our customers can give us a call and we're going to go out and take care of it and touch up that area for them. It's just our commitment to excellence. We want to make sure our customers are customers for life and that they know they're taken care of.
That leads into number 3. So this whole idea, you spend good money on a painter, they make a bunch of claims that they're going to make sure that you have a great finish at the end of it. And even somebody that's well-meaning and executing really well like yourself, every once in a while something might pop up that needs to get fixed, right? Talk to me about this 100% guarantee that you guys offer.
You know, we offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee on all of our projects. You know, if we go through a whole project, customer hated the entire experience, they hated our team, maybe they hated the paint we're using, whatever, we give them all the cost of materials and paint for free. That way we ensure that we're doing everything we can possible throughout the entire project from start to finish, that they're communicated with, our team is respectful, their house is respected or business, and that we're doing everything possible to make sure that they're taken care of.
It's a tall order. So you're setting a tall expectation, a high expectation, and then you're trying to make sure that you never have to do that, which means that you have processes, systems, culture of attention to detail to make sure that things aren't missed. That's why you don't have to do it very often. That's why you have 49, 50 plus 5-star reviews. So talk to me about communication. You know, you're up in people's houses, people's lives change. You guys have a little bit of up and down. Talk to me about this open communication commitment that you guys have.
Open communication policy is, you know, throughout the project, like we've been talking from start to finish, myself or my foreman is going to make sure you know everything that's going on in your home. They're going to get updates, you know, when we're coming, who's coming, what the work's being done. At the end of each day, my foreman will let you know when they're coming back the next morning. You know, it's the same time throughout the entire project, but you know, if weather delays, stuff like that, he's gonna keep you informed, make sure everything's cleaned up throughout the project, and make sure that if you have any questions, concerns, questions about products or what's going on, our team is more than happy to walk through the project with the customer and make sure they know exactly what's going on, what products are being used, and what services are being done in their homes.
Another thing you guys do is you stay focused on a project till it's done. You hear a lot of stories of painters out there that they're just saying yes to everything that comes in. They get spread too thin. They take some of your down payment. They start a project. They kind of ghost you and disappear and maybe drop in and kind of finish. You guys do it different. Talk to me about that.
You know, just like customers are always, they're trying to vet contractors they use. We do the same. We want to make sure that we're working with the right homeowner or right customer on each project, because when we start a project, we are on their project until it's done. When we start a project on a Monday and say it's a 4-day project, we're going to be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday until that project's done, the customer's happy, and the project is, you know, looking fantastic. So we really want to focus on each customer like they're the only customer we have.
That's great. And you keep saying so that they become a customer for life. And a lot of that has to do with keeping things clean, great communication, trying to create a stress-free environment. Why don't you just share that a little bit too?
We try to make every project super easy. We know people don't love having contractors in their home, so we try to make it as easy and as stress-free as possible by, you know, that great communication, having a great team, staying clean and organized, and having professional painters in their homes.
So if you like the idea of getting a quote, getting started, man, head to our website, book, call. We will get you a quote. We'll get in connection with you. Jack and the team are all over that. We have a nice system for that.
We're excited to work with more people here in the Hampton Roads area. We're not going anywhere. We're growing, and we're just looking for ways to improve as well. So we're always, different types of trainings and different conventions for myself as the owner to get better as well. Rob with our marketing team is fantastic. So yeah, if you're looking to move forward or if you have any questions as far as painting, feel free to reach out and give us a call.